Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Evigno, baby. I've been playing a lot of Mars First Logistics lately, and I thought I would just share with you a recap, like what I've been doing and stuff like that. So instead of gaming live, I'm gonna just talk through what I did, and yeah, maybe I'll throw in some extra gaming for you guys, pro bono. I got a mission where I had to pick up an umbrella, so I made a new build. It's a pincher, and you can alternate which way the motors go, so you can use them to pinch. And this happened. You know, this game always throws you curveballs, like something goes fucked. Couldn't even make it up this hill, like this fucking game. I fell over and it was miserable. I had to grab it again, tried different approaches with different tools. Didn't work, I just used the pincher. And now I got bigger wheels. I can suddenly make it up the hill now. So that was a relief. My god, did I struggle a lot. Ta-da! Fucking umbrella for you! Because you need that to shield from the radiation on Mars. Now we can go on vacation, baby. And the Oscar goes to Evigno for best engineering performance. That's right. Got a mission where I had to deliver a trophy. So I used my pincher. It's a great tool. I just, try to do it gentle, no sudden movements. Yeah, I just figured that it would be easier to just throw myself off a cliff. Just like I sometimes dream about in real life. It's a shorter way to your destination. I fell all the way down. Hopefully I would stick the landing, but I didn't. So I had to re-grab it and voila! We completed the racetrack. Look at that. Here you can race with your friends. Even got a race car. Look at that shit, looks awesome. But it fucking sucked. The worst piece of engineering ever. Like the turn radius is just awful. And honestly, there's no use for this car, it's garbage. But it looks cool though. Just like me. Here I'm using the pincher again to pick up this. In retrospect, I see that I should have used another thing for the job. I think I ended up doing that too, but I just had to try to pinch it and do it my way. But it didn't work. Yeah, so clamps. It's kind of fucked, you can see that. He gets so heavy on the sides and everything, and I was like, fucking shit, god damn it. And then wait a minute. Big brain moment. Oh yeah. I was so proud of myself here. Trying to get it up the hill in the front. Yeah, it's a smart idea. God damn, this game makes you struggle. Fortunately, later now I've discovered thrusters, which makes my life 10 times easier. Look at that shit. I could never do that. And I'm freaking out about it too. There's a little fast motion of me driving to the destination just to give you a sense of how long you have to travel all the time. And then, oh yeah, hill, I can totally climb this. Right? No, I can't. Piece of shit game. Maybe the problem is that I'm too front heavy. I thought. What if I do this instead? Oh, I'm so smart. such a big brain moment for me. And just load it onto the car, center on the car, low, you know, like low center of gravity, center of mass it's called. But it didn't work. I didn't tip, but it's just too steep, I guess. And at this point, I wondered to myself, why the fuck do I play this game? I have to drive like across the whole goddamn planet of Mars. And eventually I did it. And got that tank delivered to the people who needs helium for their voices or whatever. Next we got a terminal. A big ass computer from the 1990s. It's got a floppy disk in it. And luckily for me it's movable. So it can fall out. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I'm dragging. Fuck. Anyway, deliver this. Go and get that fucking disc again. And yeah, try to keep all my hair in. And this, oh my god, I remember this. This fucking paint can drove me mad. Could have probably used my brain to figure out a better way to do it, and I tried to make some modifications with the claw and the bumpers and the width of it all and stuff. But unfortunately, to my avail, it kept falling off and being really obnoxious. But it looks cool though. Like, I was so proud of myself for making this like center of mass thing. It does work, but it's, you know, it's kind of easy to tip over and it's really heavy. You can see me freaking out. And yeah, how many times did I load this? I don't know. It was plenty times. No, don't fall in the hole. Of course I did. I'm trying to reenact how I felt. And I was probably screaming. Too bad I didn't catch it on camera. Oh, it was such a nightmare. Like, I'm stubborn too. I gotta finish the quest. I don't reset. I don't do resets. You know? Resets are for noobs. I'm a big brain gamer boy. Been gaming all my life. I don't reset. You can see me do the ballerina, and there's such bad terrain, it's... Oh, I can only imagine how I felt. I had to abandon it and load it yet again. Yeah, I pushed it out of the hole. It was easier to load it outside the hole. And yet again, I try to be a good boy, a good delivery boy. And load it and keep on tilting. You know, this game is really fun. It's creative, like you. But it has its moments like of frustration where nothing works. Still got a ways to go, and I made a little speed cut for you just to show you how easily it tips. It's really annoying. Like, I think I rage quit at this point. So I came back the other day and yeah, I had to figure out another way to do this. And I ended up making a hook, just saying fuck it. And this works 10 times better because I have all the traction now. And it's not nearly as hard to drive. You can see it even locks in place. And it's a bit noisy, but it's way easier to carry. You can also see I have like spinners on my tires there. So I can adjust the tires after the terrain. And that was a game changer. Like, that's... Every car I build now has that function because it's amazing. Not even does your car just want to stay on the road like that, but you can also get yourself out of a pinch by adjusting the wheels and touching ground. Yeah. Turns out it was really easy just to like make this. Look at that traction. Look at that traction. Could never done that with the other one. No way. I made it a little wider, a little longer. I tilted the wheels a little bit. Like, it works so good. And you can see I'm still a long ways from delivery, and I had to discover this greenhouse while I was in the neighborhood. And it does work, but it does drag a little. But it's way easier than it was, so I'm happy about that. Even like just scale the rocks here. This car was a game changer. Finally, endorphins released in my brain. I'm done with the fucking paint. Took half a lifetime. So yeah, here I made some adjustments. Made a like extendable, more extendable. And I painted it for some reason. It looks like a 3-year-old painted it. But it's really cool. Just wanted to have the contrast between the parts that move and the parts that are stable. And yeah, with this thing you can probably grab anything, like from anywhere. It's really versatile, and I've been using this for most of my deliveries nowadays. Works really well. There's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. But that chair was easy peasy. Oh, no. This ball. This ball. Remember I was talking to my friend here? And I tried to edit out his voice, but sometimes it's inevitable.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Here he is. I forgot to mute Discord on my OBS while I captured this. Forgot about it. So yeah, playing with that ball was a fucking nuisance, and yet another reason to pull my hair out. But I got it delivered, as promised. Got some new parts. At this point, I have many parts.
It looks fucking retarded.
I agree with my friend here. It looks fucking retarded. But I could turn the wheels up.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. I could turn the wheels up so it's flat to the ground.
It's a pizza cake. No.
It's a pizza cake. Yeah. And I lost it. I was questioning myself if there was like delivered within 15 minutes or money back. Because that pizza is cold. More steel beams, delivery stuff. Even had a worm I had to deliver. You can see my my crafts are becoming more and more engineered and refined. And it works really good. I just like switch out the grabber for what different parts I have to pick up. I even made a dumpster truck, and it looks cool and all. I had to deliver an ice cube. And this one, I have no idea why I made this, but my thought was to grab like small stuff with the pinchers. Yeah, so I modified the dumpster truck to carry the ice cube I had to get. And yeah, it looks cool. It's not as heavy as the other one because it was way too heavy, man. And this ice cube, I probably spent half a lifetime again. I'm dying of old age right now because I spent so long trying to get that fucking ice cube. Look at me, Bambi on ice. And then, yeah, I tried to pick it up and stuff with the paddles, and looks like I'm giving him CPR with the, you know, heart starter thingies. Clear! Anyway, so I got it, and oh yes, I fucking lined it up. Turns out it slips out. Slips fucking out of your claw. Most annoying piece of thing I've ever done. And eventually I got it in there. It was just, yeah, trial and error, as you see. I figured out if I can use that as a support, and then boom, we got it. Just stay. And even the terrain is fucked. My car works. It seems to work. Like, doesn't want to fall over that easily because of the wheels. And yeah, I actually thought I would make it here, but got stuck sometimes and oops, fell out. Turns out the ice cube melts, gets smaller. I was fucking livid at that time, and it's so annoying to try to pick up. And I thought maybe it's based on distance and not time, but it's time. The moment you get that ice cube out of that ring, it starts to melt, and you have a limited set of time to get it to the destination, and just keeps getting smaller and smaller. And it's I get it though. The surface of Mars is pretty hot, so try to pick it up again, and it's vanishing. Look at that tiny cube. And it's gone. And that's where I'm left today. That was my recap of what I've done so far. And I actually discovered thrusters. Like, I can lift crafts and stuff like that. And it made my day so much easier. I can just blast anywhere I want now. I can show you. Yeah, so these are the thrusters. And this craft is, you can see why I got that squiggly line at the top here. That is to balance out the weight in front and in back, and it's perfectly centered. And everything is mirrored and stable, so I can fly straight up. It's just a straight up. So I did some missions with this one, and it's really good. It's a really good car. It's an easy car. And it's nice because you can, you know, you can grab almost anything here, and then adjust where you want to grab it, and actually grab it. Yeah, this car is probably the most versatile yet. It looks kind of funky. I also have some other cars I want to show you. Let's see. You can see I've made a lot of stuff here. And probably my favorite is this one. I only modify the claw sometimes, and you know, the room size can vary, but this is a good all-rounder. And I even got the thrusters. Just enough to tip you forward. And I can adjust the angle of the tip by just moving my claw. So if I want to tip backwards, I can just, you know, extend the weight backwards. And it does work. See, I don't tip as much front now. It's perfectly centered actually. So that's a bonus, because when you have something in here, that weight is gonna, you know, shift the weight of the craft, and you can thrust and then just fly backwards or sideways or whatever. So having the claw here, it's really nice to just, you know, adjust to whatever you're doing. I also made a get-around car. It's a simple car. It's just to drive around. fast. And it works. It's pretty nice. You can just jump shit. And travel long distances. Have I discovered this place yet? Yeah. What else we got here? I can show you. This is the Mega Dumper XL. It's incredibly heavy. Can barely move. And previously I used some thrusters to add some more, speed. And it's honestly it's too heavy, but it's really practical to just plop stuff in there. I guess my plan is to have some more wheels, and I want to drop the whole container down one level so it's closer to the bottom and on the frame, and I have to probably extend the wheels a little bit, and yeah, I can see that working. Also made this thing. I think I had a delivery with something that was a little bit too wide for that first dump truck, so I made this. And it's pretty nice. Like, you can drive around with that thing loosely inside the back, and it will usually stay there. It's pretty nice. I used like a 30-degree angle on the whole thing. As you can see, pretty cool, mom. Yeah, all sorts of grabberoos here, and this one was just to get over some bumps. I'm guessing you can see the claw pulls it in one direction. And yeah, what else I got? I got nothing for you. You can see all my crafts there, and probably the most versatile is this one with that jaw. Sometimes I just exchange the tools for different tools and make the grabbing easy. This one also is pretty good. It's crooked. Yeah. But it does work. So yeah, I had some half blocks there just to get it closer to the ground. That was before I found out I could use pistons here as well. But things cost money, and you have to really weigh out the options of what you want to buy for what thing you have to deliver. And I don't have so many quests left, actually. But yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this game. It's really fun, man. It's really fun. I've played with my friends too. Yes, that's right. I have friends, believe it or not. And yeah, it's like you can join your friend's game, and the progression stays on his game, and I think that's nice. I can jump in there and make some more money and more parts, and he gets the help and the benefit of having someone else deliver stuff. Yeah, it's really fun. We screwed around there for a good couple of hours. So anyway, thanks for watching. That was my recap. And stay tuned for more videos with your baby, Evigno. Wowee! Something just popped up on my screen there. Whatever that thing is, it looks really cool.